Hello, welcome to Morin's. This is going to be an explanation on how to set up your basic buffet. First, you want to gather all the stuff you're going to need for your buffet. Make sure you gather your plates, your roll top chafers, utensils, risers, and any decor you would need. Now always check with your KM and make sure that you have the proper number of chafers for your buffet and that you have the right ones. We have two different types, roll tops and round chafers. Always set up your 10-inch plates at the beginning of your buffet. Today we're going to do a single-sided. We also do double-sided buffets for larger counts. Now you don't want to set up your plates in one single stack. It doesn't look very good. Always try to give your plates a little height. Now, for some parties we have the utensils go out on the tables. Today we're going to set them up on the buffet. Go get your utensil, your forks and knives out of the utensils bin. They're always located at the bottom of a dish stack. These are black risers. They're found on the warehouse truck. They're wrapped up in either saran wrap or carpet. These are roll top chafers. They come in these big gray bins. You always want to leave enough room in between your chafers and your salad if you have salad on the buffet. So, there's not going to be enough room for all 4 chafers with the original setup. You kind of have to tweak things a little bit. Make sure there's enough room for everything. So, now we have enough room on our buffet for all our chafers. Make sure you always take the pans. There are 2 pans in a chafer when you get it from the warehouse. You have a food pan that comes out and a water pan that we fill with water. We just want to bring all of these back to the kitchen. That way we can fill them with food and then just fill the buffet from the kitchen. And then we have ivies. Now just put these out and try to take up some negative space. Not every event will you have a station sign, but always try to make it where it's at the beginning of the buffet, but everyone can read it and see what they're going to eat. So, after you get all your chafers out on the table, make sure you open up all your utensils, and these are the sternos. These are what you like to keep the water hot. Open them all up, and the easiest way to open a sterno is to use another sterno. Make sure you pop the tops, but leave the tops on, because if you take them off, they will dry out. They go underneath the chafer, and then after you put all your sternos out, make sure you check with your chef and you know the proper order of food. We always try to go with starch, veg, and then the cheaper of the 2 proteins first, and then you put the more expensive one on the end. Make sure you put the right utensils in front of the right chafer. That one. Also, if you want to change this into a double-sided buffet, you just have to rotate things around and make sure everything's accessible from both sides. You would change the angle of the chafers because obviously when they open them up, they're going to sit like this. And you want to make sure everyone can get food from each side. And then also with everything else, you need to make it all accessible easily for everyone. You just change the way that everything is set up a little bit. That way it can be easily reached from each side. And that's how to set up a single-side buffet.